Getting yourself out of autopilot mode is literally one of the easiest things that somebody can do in order to alter the trajectory of their life for the rest of their life. So you have lived a very unique set of experiences within your life. There is not a single person on this planet that has lived the life that you have lived. And this life that you have lived, all of these years and decades of experience has led to your mind taking in all of this information, and it's created a program. And this program that you're finding yourself being ran by is on autopilot. Our mind uses about 20% of our daily caloric burn. Our minds function in a way so that once we do something, once we experience something, once we notice what doesn't work, once we notice what does work, once we notice what feels good, once we notice what feels bad, our mind functions in a certain way to just automatically take in that information as we are aware of it, as we are perceiving it, and when you sleep, really, it's taking that information and it is putting it into your memory so that you can therefore operate within your life in a certain way, so that you can avoid certain pains, so that you can achieve certain pleasures, so that you can talk to people in a certain way, so that you can have better relationships, whatever it may be. The thing is that the majority of people on this planet, they find themselves in autopilot mode. They are waking up, they are thinking thoughts, they are experiencing life in a certain way, and that determines their whole mood for the day. It determines the behaviors that they partake in and the behaviors that they don't partake in. And the thing is that this autopilot mode that you're finding yourself on, it has brought you to exactly where you are today as who you are today. And if you're here watching this video, then that means that you want something to change. You want tomorrow to be different than today. The thing is that your today has probably been very similar to yesterday, last week, last year, maybe. So getting out of autopilot mode is literally the number one thing that somebody can do in order to alter the trajectory of their life. But what does getting out of autopilot mode look like, right? In order to understand how to get out of autopilot mode, we must first simply realize what autopilot mode is. Again, it's this program. It's this way as you go throughout your life, you just do things. You brush your teeth the same way. You talk to people in the same way. You use the same tone of voice for certain conversations. You drive to work the same way. You don't go to the gym, or you do go to the gym. You wear certain outfits. You eat certain foods. You don't eat certain foods, right? It just seems automatic, right? And all of that for the entirety of your life, you've been making these decisions in a very automatic way, and it has led you to exactly where you are today. Well, you can't do anything about what has happened, but you can, in this present moment and in each present moment of your life, you can become more aware of that autopilot mode, and you can begin to behave differently. So what does that look like? Well, first of all, realize that the autopilot mode is that as you are going throughout your day, you are making decisions. And those decisions have been based off of this program that you've been finding yourself in due to the experiences that you have had within your entire life. Some things outweigh others. Something that was incredibly painful, such as somebody, for instance, getting stuck in an elevator. They have that experience and then they are completely scared of elevators, right? But that's just a single example. Literally every single decision that you are making within your day, if it is aligned with this automatic behavior, this autopilot, you don't need to know where it came from. The first step to getting out of autopilot is to simply become aware of its functioning. So when can this automatic mode take place? It can only take place within the present moment. Each and every moment of your life, you are conscious, you're awake, and you are thinking certain thoughts, you are feeling a certain way, and you are making certain decisions. And it is these decisions that have just been arising automatically which are causing your behavior. And your behavior is determining your result or your lack of behavior in certain things. So if you want to, for instance, start to go to the gym and work out more, in order for you to do that, if you have been procrastinating on that, in order for you to begin to go to the gym, you must get yourself out of autopilot mode. Autopilot mode in this scenario is when you give yourself all of the excuses in the book as to why you don't need to go into the gym today, right? And you can replace this gym and this getting healthier scenario with anything. The only time that autopilot can occur is within the present moment. Therefore, the only time that you can ever break yourself out of autopilot mode is within the present moment. And we're going to do an exercise upon leaving this video so that you can alter the trajectory of your life. So the thing is that let's take a bigger decision, such as starting your own business, right? People will procrastinate on starting their own business because they are fearful, because they are doubtful, they are pessimistic, they are judging themselves, they are worried about other people judging them, whatever it may be. And they're finding themselves in this autopilot mode that is causing them to react to this new decision and this new behavior and this potential future in a certain way. The thing is that autopilot mode isn't there to necessarily serve you. It's there so that your mind isn't eating up constant calories, trying to always figure things out like it's new. We get on autopilot mode because it's simply easier for our mind to function. It is easier to go through life and to brush your teeth and to drive your car unconsciously, to not really have to even think about it, than being more conscious and being more aware and using all of that mental energy, literally burning calories, which to our bodies are super important. We want to minimize, that's what our minds want to do. They want to minimize caloric burn so that we can have energy, so that we can be safe and comfortable and etc. So when it comes to, for instance, this business decision, what somebody can do, instead of taking that huge leap of starting their business that they've been procrastinating on for so long, they can instead become aware of what is arising within the present moment, within their mind, and they can make new decisions and take new actions or inactions on something much smaller. And you could take a baby step. So the journey of 1,000 miles always starts with a single step, and it ends with a single step, and the entire journey from start to finish is all just single steps. And the same thing goes for your life. From your past to your future, it is all made up of this present moment, a single step. So if you're finding yourself operating automatically, those are all just automatic steps that you're taking. But within the present moment, we can be more conscious, we can be more aware, we can be more deliberate, and we can consciously begin to decide to do something that is not aligned with autopilot mode. And this could be as simple as when you are finishing your shower, you turn it to cold for 10 to 30 seconds. It could be as simple as you eating an apple. It could be as simple as you going for a walk. It could be as simple as you talking to your significant other or your kid in a different way. It could be as simple as you saying sorry for something that you know that you need to let somebody know that it was your fault, right? In order for us to venture onto this autopilot mode, there is something that is going to occur within yourself that when it occurs, we must follow it. That is being uncomfortable. That is uncertainty. That may be doubt. It may be fear. The thing is that when we're on autopilot mode, we are living within our comfort zone. And the things that you want in your life, these big goals that you have for yourself, these achievements that you want to achieve, they will not come about by you staying in autopilot mode and by you continuing on this comfort zone, right? For most people, this comfort zone is actually quite uncomfortable. If you are not in the job you want to be in, if you're not running that business you want to run, if you are not at the health and the ideal weight that you would like to be at, that is uncomfortable. The thing is, we're searching for something different than that. We are searching for a new form of being uncomfortable. All of the comfort zone that you find yourself in right now, it's known to you. The thing is that we are searching for a different zone in your life, and that is this uncomfortable zone that is unknown. So what we're going to do is, after you watch this video, I want you to realize that there is going to be a decision that you make that will automatically arise. Are you going to watch more videos? Are you going to go on Instagram? What are you going to do after this video? And what we can do in order to get out of autopilot mode is that, first and foremost, within the present moment, we become aware of what is arising, the thoughts, feelings, this notion of how you feel like you should go about your life. We become aware of that, and then we can simply consciously determine to do or to not do something else. So upon this video ending, you have a decision that you will make. And all throughout your waking life, you will be constantly making these decisions. But what we can do to get out of autopilot mode is to be aware of that decision and to choose differently. Choose something that supports you. Choose something that moves you forward. It might not feel good. That's not the point. We're not here to feel good. We're here to get out of autopilot mode and to alter our trajectory. That comes about through doing something new, through doing something that you are uncomfortable with, and through doing something that is not normal to you. So this video is about to end. You can make a decision. Hopefully one of those decisions can be to like this video. Maybe one of those decisions is to comment a video topic or ask a question. Notice that if you have a question about this, notice the thoughts that are arising as far as maybe you feel like somebody else is going to judge you. If you post a question, you think it's a silly question, right? Notice what's arising and be willing to venture off of autopilot mode and to just do it anyways. That is the trick. And you can start small. It can literally start by you asking what you think to be maybe a silly question, but really everybody who watches this might have that same exact question. Understand that this takes guts, right? Not just commenting, but whatever you're going to do that's going to be new, it takes some guts, right? It takes a little bit of courage maybe. And in some cases, it might take a lot of courage. Witnessing all of that, knowing what is right and what is wrong, and then doing the right thing no matter how you're feeling is the key. What you can begin to do is day by day, right? Again, the journey of 1,000 miles starts with a single step, and literally from start to finish, it is all just single steps. Same thing goes with your life. Within each and every present moment, you are making decisions, and you are acting in alignment with those decisions. And at any moment, you can take a different step than normal. And this, you have to allow this to compound. You can't just make a few new decisions today and expect every single thing in your life to change, obviously, right? Allow this to compound. After this video, make a new decision, and feel free to do that anytime that you want throughout the day. It could be as simple as literally brushing your teeth with your non-dominant hand. It could be as simple as eating an apple instead of a donut. Whatever it may be, there are decisions that you need to make that will move your life forward in the direction that you want it to go. Those decisions and those actions will not be aligned with autopilot, and it will feel a bit uncomfortable when you do them. But the thing is let's acknowledge that this comfort zone that you're finding yourself in is incredibly uncomfortable. Yes, it's the known. Yes, it's normal to you, it's predictable, but no, it does not lead you in the right direction. And you have this single life where you have this opportunity to live how you want to live. And it literally all starts within this next present moment of you making a new decision and you living your life just a little bit differently right now. So that as time goes on, as the day progresses, as days turn into weeks and months and years and decades, eventually everything is changed for you, involving any area of life that you find important. It truly is that simple. So this video is going to end. Make a new decision by being conscious and aware of what your automatic decision would be. And no matter what that is, no matter what that automatic decision is, do something differently. It's going to take consciousness. It's going to take you being deliberate with things, and it might not feel right to you. And that is what we are looking for. You are moving towards what feels different and what feels unknown and what feels uncomfortable. Move towards that and you will be out of autopilot mode. So go ahead, make a new decision. Make your day more like how you actually want it to be and allow time to pass and watch things change. That's all it takes.